very good morning and welcome to Sports Recap on Hills TV. I am Memo Cynthia Asoya. Of course, Sports Recap, I beg your pardon, is where we give you the scintillating sports across the world. And of course, I'm not doing it alone. I'm with boss.
Daddy, I don't know. Probably because I do not know, maybe because Serena Williams is back. You're still trying to just try to juggle around it. All right, but it's always a good thing, and most especially for what the Golden Eaglet also did yesterday against the Ivory Coast.
Talking about Serena Williams, you've noticed this pattern about women doing very fine in sports.
Of course.
And men, where are they?
I don't understand.
We'll get back to that as we start with the local scene where our Golden Eaglets qualify for Under-17 AFCON. Yes, for the second time in less than 1 month, Nigeria underscored its stature in youth football on the African continent as 5-time world champion Golden Eaglets reached the finals of the 2023 AFCON Africa Under-17 Cup.
I think a good one for me. It's always amazing looking at the fact that what Coach Ubade is doing with the boys is something tremendous. Now, do not forget yesterday's game. They were already trailing by a goal behind.
Yes.
The Ivorians actually scored first, and before we got the goals coming in. And though, like I said, it's amazing, especially for Emmanuel Michael, who also got his third MVP again in that game. It's just so amazing to watch. Like I said, but the problem would be the transition, like we always had, the transition of always moving the players from under-17 to under-20. That has always been the major issue. But for me, like I said, if you can get these boys moved from under-17 to under-20 and then to the Super Eagles, it would be definitely a very good one for us.
All right. Quickly, still talking about that particular game, 1-3. Do you see Coach Ubade doing something better in?
I think there are certain people, there are certain coaches who are good with young
salads than the Super Eagles,
than the top tier.
Yeah.
Now, I will always say this: you do not, because he's doing well here, and then you just transit him into the bigger team. Because now when you go to the big boys, which are the Super Eagles, the main national team, these boys are boys who have everything. They feel at some point, they've gone through all the rigorous processes and all of that. So there are coaches who are good with the under-17. But I think he should just continue, probably move them to the under-20, get them to the dream team, and I think just relax with that one for me.
Yeah. I must say very big congratulations to the Super Falcon fight.
I know you. The way you even started now, I think you're being biased here. You're being biased with what the ladies are actually doing.
All right, sorry, but congratulations to the under-17 boys. We expect the team the main super coach. What's his
Ubade.
name? No, the main coach for the Nigerian team, Super Eagles.
Okay.
Joseph Pesero, thank you. I expect that he can infuse some Ubade's tactics into his own. What do you think?
Let's see what happens. He has gotten his two main win, first of all. Let's see what happens when he will take on Guinea-Bissau in next month. All
right, quickly, South African Football Association President Danny Jordan has promised Banyana 9.2 million rands to win the Women's African Cup of Nations 2022. He made this announcement at a short press conference in Parktown on Tuesday. Is this good for football?
Good for football to an extent, yes. You need some level of motivation.
And it has to come for finance money?
Money some of these players have not seen this kind of money.
And don't you think it will make them feel off mentally?
Yes, off mentally. But to some, it will still have. But what I'm looking at the fact that it has to be a motivation. You can't go up against the Super Falcons who have won it 9 out of 11 and not need some level. It's just as if you're going to tell a kid that, okay, if you do well in your exams, this is what I'm going to give to you. Now, he knows that in his class or her class, they are good people. They are people who are up there. So how do you surpass that kind of feat? You need some level of motivation.
All right, money then. Still on the local scene where Osimhen transfer saga, police raid Napoli Lille offices. Yes, we're talking about Napoli giants, Italian giants Napoli and Fenside Lille had their offices raided on Tuesday with Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis investigating for possible fraud in the transfer of Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. Is this good for an African player?
A really sad one. When I saw the news yesterday, the first thing that came to my mind was, I hope this does not disrupt the beautiful career Victor Osimhen have been building the last 3 years. Now, it's really sad. It's really sad. Now, I do not know if he's aware of what transpired between Lille and Napoli. Now, the speculation was that Lille got a certain amount of money as
it's the most expensive deal.
Yes, as
that's
against
what they
was
told
in the
us.
speculation. So, but report is the fact that they did 3 transfer, 3 youngsters left Napoli now to Lille, and those players never played for Lille. So a lot of things happen. I just hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't just tamper or stain the career this young man has been building in the last 3 years.
Well, I hope too that it doesn't affect Victor Osimhen. But this kind of shitty deals, he's not the first that we are seeing in the transfer world. But why is this one so, will I say, so in the news?
I don't know why you're trying to put me on the spot, but like I know where this is leading to. But what I'm saying is, let's just be hopeful it doesn't just. I think I will just end it with that way.
All right. To other sporting stories in the international scene, where we see Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua for the 2nd time, and of course the British challenger is confident of the win in the rematch. Talking about Anthony Joshua, he has branded himself the comeback king before his heavyweight rematch against Alexander Usyk in Saudi Arabia on the 20th of August.
Some comeback feels.
Why did you have to start with it?
No, he did it against Chris Jr. It worked. Not be every day with Christmas. Like I always say, it might not really work. It might work, but the good thing is he has a new trainer. Most people have talked to him, but the only thing I have with Joshua is his defensive tactics. That's the only problem. If the new trainer has infused some level of attacking mindedness to him, I think probably we might just see him come back to what he has actually done.
All right, quickly straight to tennis, where Serena Williams lived Eastbourne starstruck on competitive return to tennis. Yes, Serena Williams took center stage at Devonshire Park in Eastbourne, which houses the town's theatre and welcomes Jason Manford and Jane McDonald later this month. Is this a good report for Williams?
I've been waiting for her. I've been waiting for Serena Williams ever since the injury and all of that, the layoff. I want her to surpass Margaret Court's record, Grand Slam record. That's the only thing I just need Serena Williams, and I hope she does it at Wimbledon.
All right, quickly into the round leather game, talking about Sadio Mane transfer saga to Bayern Munich, and people have come out to say the other players that have left Jurgen Klopp has done a lot. You understand? Emre Can left, there was nothing for him, he flopped. Same for Coutinho, same for other players. Do you see Mane succeeding in Bayern Munich?
Mane is African, one. that is first of all. And I think Mane would not do anything less than what he did in Liverpool. Now,
less?
Yeah, he won't do.
Above that, he can.
He's still hungry. Now, you know, he's not leaving Liverpool because he wants to leave Liverpool.
He's leaving Liverpool, why? Because
of the fact that he's looking at the fact, okay, I want my wages. Mane receives £100,000 a week. Come on. Now, a Pogba was receiving almost
that's Manchester United. You don't compare.
That is what I'm saying now. But when you come to the Premier League last season, who are the players you're going to call on the top front? You have a De Bruyne, you have a Mo Salah, you have a Sadio Mane. But these players, especially these 2 Liverpool players, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, are always on the down pay. They are not even the top 10 when it comes to the highest paid in the English Premier League. So I think he brought it down to the Liverpool management and said, this is what I've been doing for the club since 2016.
Yeah,
I need something up. But Liverpool are saying they are not looking at it probably because he's 30 and all of that. But for me, I think it's a good thing for him to go. And of course, let's see what he does at Bayern Munich.
Talking about transfer, as we see Arsenal complete signing of Porto midfielder in a 34.2 million deal. Arsenal has completed that signing of midfielder Fabio Vieira from Porto in a 40 million euros. That's 34.2 million pounds deal. And this statement was released on the 17th of June. The Gunners has bought 1 more player. I feel happy for them.
I feel happy for them. I do not know. Okay. I feel happy for Arsenal, but look at the players inside. The question is, can they compete in the English Premier League? That is the big question. Can these players compete against the players in Manchester City, against the players who Chelsea or Manchester might eventually sign, against the players in Liverpool? That is the question. That is always the big question. These are players who are good, no doubt. He has not even made the Portuguese national team. He has never been called, played even just 1 game. But the question is, can he live up to expectations in the English Premier League?
All right, I think it's possible to do that as we see Barca to play 2023 to 2024 season at Olympic Stadium. FC Barca has confirmed their stadium move for the 2023-2024 campaign, while the Camp Nou undergoes renovation, and revealed they will play in the city's Olympic Stadium. And of course, it's a significant venture for the Catalan side. Is currently under development. First of all, we saw Camp Nou. They got a very good person. I mean, their new jersey is no more
the sponsor.
Rakuten. They got another sponsor, and that's Spotify. And now Spotify is going ahead to renovate their stadium for them.
It's a good one. Probably we might get to see. Real Madrid, they renovated their stadium and they won the Champions League.
What was that?
I'm just saying. They moved to the Alfredo, the Stefano Stadium. They did the renovations of the Bernabeu, and they came back, and of course, they won the Champions League. Now, maybe Barcelona are looking at that. Okay, let's renovate our stadium, and maybe we can win something. It has been a long time Barcelona won something especially huge on the European continent. That is what I'm looking at. So I think that's just what they are looking for. It's just my personal opinion anyway.
Personal, all right. Liverpool has agreed to also sell Japan international Takumi Minamino, and of course that deal is for 15.5 billion euros. Transfers happening. What's happening to Chelsea? What's happening to Manchester United? Liverpool has agreed to sell this one. Arsenal have brought in Patrick Vieira. What's happening to Arsenal? I mean, to Chelsea and Manchester United.
Maybe they are going for night markets and all of that. But the good thing is at least people are leaving. But the only problem is they are not buying. Inter Milan has actually scooped back Romelu Lukaku.
Is the deal done?
It's done. It's done. But on a loan deal, of course. He hopefully might come back to Chelsea. I do not know. But the truth is, they need to get players, Chelsea and Manchester United.
Yes, as a defender also left Chelsea to Real Madrid. Rudiger, thank you. We also have Christensen going to Barcelona. So how does Chelsea want to infuse new players into this season?
I think for me, I do not know what Thomas Tuchel is the plan. I do not know the new takeover at Todd Boehly, what they are planning. £200 million has been tabled on for transfer, but I do not know why they are just dragging their feet as to actually get somebody. Now the question is who pairs with Thiago Silva in the hearts of defense next season for Chelsea.
That's for Chelsea to think. All right, that's the much we can take in on Sports Recap. Of course, we know that we'll be back here tomorrow, same time. My name is Memo Cynthia Asoya.
And I am Daniel Obasi.
Thank you for watching.